on, guys? DeathMercenary here, coming to you back on Prison Forge. PrisonForge.com. And welcome back to another video. Let's get right into it, shall we? Wow! Welcome back to another JailBreakMC video. Let's go through the bugs list here and tell you everything that we've new implemented and patched. So currently with advancements, we've gone ahead and when you press L, you can now see the actual advancements on the server. There is a little bit more bug testing that we're doing with them because we've only added the A mine, and there is, like, at least as you can see here, we still have this one that's not synced correctly. But for all the other ones, they are working as intended. And we're in the process of adding from A, so B through F still. But besides that, the advancements are 100% working now. Another couple patches we did is we changed how we were saving the advancements data, because before it was doing it in an improper way, which would cause lag if a whole bunch of players did it at the same time. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then with the saving, when we removed it, we also didn't load it correctly as a result, so players could endlessly just dupe advancements or complete the same advancement over and over again for infinite rewards. So we patched that, so that no longer happens as well. We also added XP rewards, which wasn't already implemented for the advancements, so now when you complete an advancement, there's XP added. The next on the list is cells, which we added operational portals to cells. We can't see it at this one because this was an old cell use, but if we go to my cell home on Ivory, you can see the cell is big, it's working, and you got the portals down here. So you can see this is working as intended, which is awesome. And then we also removed the ability to access cauldrons and crafting tables, because previously you were able to do that, but now you cannot. Next on the list is chat. We removed the ability for items to have colors when they weren't supposed to. Like, you could rename your pickaxe to, say, like, @2, and it would actually show up green when you broadcast in chat, so that no longer happens. And then we also reworked behind the scenes on chat, because there's too many calculations that were being had that were unnecessary, and we made it a lot smoother in terms of working. And we have a new item plugin that we're using as well, so that when you do /item in game, it actually looks a lot better than before. Next we have the chest shops. Now here, if you try to buy from a shop that's yours or sell, it'll just say you can now use your own shop, fam. You know, we got a nice little message there, some nostalgia for those who remember it. Next on the list, we have commands. We added /hide, which is a new feature. I think this existed on JailBreakMC, but I don't remember. But basically, if you do /hide, it hides all the players. This is a pretty standard plugin that most hubs will have. But if you're ever annoyed while mining, and there's a whole bunch of players around, you can just do /hide and they'll disappear. And then if you ever want to toggle it back on, you just do /hide again. With that, we've also implemented the full preferences GUI, which is 100% working. With player visibility, friend requests, messages, teleport requests, and incoming payments. You can toggle all of these just by clicking these down here, and they each say what they do when toggled on and off. So I no longer have incoming payments on, but now I do. Now I can accept payments from players, send them a teleport request, that type of thing. As time progresses, we'll probably actually end up expanding this GUI so that there's a lot more preferences that you can interact with that are simple, like toggles on and off. So it'll be very useful for players to use. Next on the list, we patched Anvil name colors to only work for those with the correct permissions. Before anybody can do it, now you have to have the specific permissions with your rank in order to use Anvil colors. We also updated /prefix and tag to allow for gradient prefixes and tags. So if we go over here, we have one example here with Bedrock. We also have another right here, but as you can see, it shows up in tab, it shows up here, and it shows up above my name as well if I go over to Prison Forge. I don't know if they have it. Oh, I have hide on. That's awkward. If they had it, you would be able to see the gradient over the name. So gradients are now working, which is going to be a nice cool feature that we're going to have that we didn't have beforehand. So we got those implemented. Next on the list, we added a new glow. Before we had an old glow plugin, but we've gone ahead and updated and configured it to be a lot better. So now the only thing that needs to be done with it is admins need to go ahead and add all the glow options to the GUI. But we have that gone and created. So I made a nice little config for it. It looks nice and pretty. It's a real small plugin as well, so it's really easy to handle. It's awesome, essentially, is what I'm trying to boost my own ego here. So glows have been added, and they work as intended. You go ahead and select a glow. That one's already enabled. You have applied the glow effect, right? Looks nice and cool. These will also show the difference between which one's enabled, which one's disabled, and also which ones are locked if you don't have the correct permission for it. So glows are added, and they're 100% working. I don't think there's going to be anything work done needed for it in terms of the development scene, but for the config scene, there will be a lot needed to add more glows and such. But anyway, next on the list, we have mines. So if we go to warp mines, there was a lot of ones that had mobs at their mines, so I've gone ahead and patched that. I've also removed weather from all the mines, because before weather, you could hear like rain and such happening. That no longer happens. We've also corrected the mines resetting title, which is, and the mine stats title looks like. So, oh, not over here it looks like, but on other mines we have. So we do have to fix up these. Oh, no, these are correct. So now all the mine information are saved correct. So this is underground A. The other one over there is underground A. This one is mine stats F for underground, that type of thing. So that's all been implemented for the correct, oh, I forgot what those are called. Holograms, right? So those have been implemented correctly. We've also added a few more blocks for XP gain, because before we had it on every block you gain XP, so now it's only specific blocks that you mine, which will give you XP. So as you can see, gold blocks here will give you XP every time you mine them, which is pretty cool, pretty cash money. Next on the list, we had pets, which weren't working before. But we can open up one, and these will now spawn in all locations. So they'll work at mines, they'll work at cells. Let's go over to cells, cell home. And, oh, my pet has been removed, but we can summon him back. So probably next bug will be to prevent them from despawning on world change. But as you can see, these are working at the cells and such. So that's a new plus. We also had an issue with the command not working, but now it does, so that's awesome. Next on the list, we patched a couple shop permission bugs. Before they weren't working as intended, but now they are. And then a couple things last on the list. We have scoreboard. There was a visual bug for one of the variables where it produced the wrong variable. Like, I think it was prison. It would just say your rank instead of the actual prison. So we fixed the placeholder on that. So that is working. And then we added a vouchers command. Or sorry, not a command, but for admins, we can create vouchers really easily now, so we'll be able to mass produce hella vouchers for the community, which is going to be awesome. Excited about that. And then last thing is we added a Warzone entry message. So if we go to War PvP, Yard, we go to Yard, right? And then we go and drop down over here. We have the Warzone message as it pops up there. So that is it. That's everything for this episode. If you enjoyed, comment, like, subscribe for more. I'm excited to play JailBreakMC again. I'm very excited for that to be releasing. I don't have a specific date yet, but we're getting closer. We're fixing all the minute bugs now and adding new content. But new content in the sense of like events, that type of thing. So that's exciting. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, comment, like, subscribe for more. Hope to see you on the next episode. Adios. Have a fantabulous day. Peace.